I want to introduce you to a client of mine, and her name was Divyanka. She was a client of mine, and Divyanka is an incredible woman. She's just shown me her dream come true, and she's an event planner. And when she first started her journey, she was, started out doing birthday parties, kids parties, and now she's moved on to doing weddings. And so, yeah, thank you very much, Divyanka, for joining me today.
Thank you, Melody, for this opportunity. I'm really, I'm really grateful to you for today, what I am today, and for the kind words that you have told about me.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. You've been really busy for the last few days. And so I want to just go over, how we first met and, how that journey has really unfolded. So what would you say was the real reason that you, reached out? How did you come across my work? And just to share a bit about your journey at that time when we first met.
Actually, when I met Melody, I saw a post on Facebook that says the speech is out of office, and that has actually put some thought into my mind that I think I could relate to this because I quit my job at that time because I was not happy with the way it was going, and I wanted to go into a new job or a new industry altogether. And then I saw this post and contacted Melody. I told her what's going on in my life at that point. She really asked me, what exactly you want to do? What exactly you want to become? And I was not sure. I said, I don't know. So think about it and come back to me, she said. So I thought about it a day or two, and there was a deep desire inside me to become a businesswoman. That's been like since I was in college. I told her maybe it's a crazy thought because it's very difficult to do a business. I would prefer doing, back then, I would prefer doing a 9-to-5 job. Not now, though. Now I enjoy doing business. But I told her this is my dream. I would like to become a businesswoman, whatever it is. Then she asked me some questions. What kind of business? What are your interests are? I have no idea. Then she asked me to go back again and think through and come back to me, which exactly I did. And then I came back after 1 month, I guess, because we were having our kids' birthdays in December. That's when I met her. So I was planning for my kids' birthdays, and I was planning to do the decoration by my own with the help of my friend, and that was very successful, I think. So I got a lot of praise, not only for the decoration, for also managing the whole event. Everything was planned, everything went on time, and it went very smoothly. And then I realized, Melody, maybe this is the thing I like. Yeah. Maybe I want to do this, the party decorations. And she said, okay, why not? You can do anything. And I didn't know anything about it at that point. I just know I can organize well. I said, but I don't have any skill to even I can't even tie a balloon at that point. I thought my friend was there, so she will help me. But then due to her own circumstances, she could not be a part of it. So I thought I will do it on my own. I will do the business on my own. Her financial circumstances were different. She wanted a job, 9-to-5 job. She moved on, and I've already booked a party by that time. I just placed an ad, posted an ad on Gumtree, and someone responded to it, and I took the order. And then my friend left, so I was by myself. I was watching every day and night. I was watching YouTube videos how to make them, how to tie the balloons, how to make the arches and all. And I got a good 1 month time before the event. So in that 1 month, I've invested on my own uh, pipe and drape stand, my own drapes, balloons. I learned how to tie the balloons, do the arches by watching videos. And then I did the first one, and it went where it was received very well. And then
Yeah.
it was received very well. And then I got confidence that yes, I can do this job. It's just that I need some practice and I need to do more often, more and more. I didn't look back after that.
Yeah.
I did about 40 parties in that year within a span of like 7 months, and still kept on going. But I wanted to do more. This is not something I'm not happy. I'm not, it's not that I'm not happy, but it was not enough for me. I wanted to do something else. And then I said, Melody, I wanted to do weddings because I see that there is some gap in Australia or in Melbourne, especially for Indian decorations, Indian wedding decorations. They're very different. There are a lot of mandaps, canopies, flowers. There are larger than life setups, which I didn't see here. I wanted to do that. I wanted to bring that here. That was my dream. Melody supported it because she didn't think of anything else. Maybe I can do it or not. She supported it because she knew that, and she always tells me that there is nothing impossible. You have to just do it, and then finally it will come true. You keep trying, you keep going, trying. Don't push hard. Next level, go to the next level. This is done, go to the next one. So she encouraged me, and it was a crazy thought for my family, because my family thought what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Yeah.
They thought maybe it's a fascination. She will do it for like maybe a few months and then leave it. But then I was going to the next level. I got an opportunity to sell my a piece of land that my dad gave me at the time of my wedding as dowry. So my uncle say he will buy that piece of land, and I think it's a good opportunity to get that investment and start going to the next level. So I went to India for on a holiday. I went, and then I finished the transaction. Even that was not easy. The circumstances were changing every day. Once I went to India, the deal was not there anymore. And then I was looking for someone else to buy it. Then I found someone, and I sold it somehow, and we returned back with the money. And at that time I went to the manufacturers, wedding prop manufacturers in India. I explored every street there is a place called Charminar where the wedding fabrics, drapes, props, everything they sell. I went to each street. I went to the vendors. I inquired prices. I inquired prices online in different locations in India. I finally arrived at what I need, and I bought those props. Got it shipped to Australia. It was all it was a lengthy process, and I was doing it for the first time. At every step I had issues, and at every step I was talking to Melody. If I call Melody today, something has happened. It was definitely some issue has happened. I told Melody, this is what happening, Melody, what should I do now? She was there every step of the way. She was guiding me, and she was like a huge support and confidence for me, because none of my family gave me that support. My parents thought I'm just wasting time because they wanted me to do a 9 to 5 job. They didn't support me for like until 1 year. They didn't support me. My husband was supporting me at the same time. He was nagging from behind, and I, I just don't listen to those. I just only listen to what my inner voice says. Keep going, keep going. But then he has to live with me, so he will follow me sometimes. I will follow him sometimes. So it's been like falling and raising, up and downs. It was not easy path. Finally, once the props have reached Australia, it was lockdown, complete lockdown from March. And they have reached in March 2020. From there, it was lockdown. I didn't get a chance to display my setups or display my wedding props or market them. They were just lying in the storage unit for like 1.5 years. Meanwhile, I was not sitting quiet. I was trying to improve my skills. I have joined this online course from IWED USA, event designer course. And then from there, I have learned few techniques, drapings, material, from where I get them. And during this lockdown, there was a lot of advantages. A lot of things happened all over the world. Everybody started selling their products for less price. Even the courses were the price low. Especially there is a wedding planner. I don't know if everyone knows him. His name is Preston Bailey. He does larger than life events, setups all over the world. So he was selling his online courses like small chapters in small live sessions, 1 hour sessions for $50, 50 USD. He was selling that. Yeah. So I purchased those online courses. Everything was detailed in us. If you want to do a larger than setup today, I have a knowledge of how to do it, but I have to gain experience. For that, I need practice and time. I need to do it often. And then I started envisioning in my mind how I should do it, how I should go about it. Finally, all of them came like a volcano. They burst out. Today, I think I have started this journey in 2019 December. This is 2021. If it was not a lockdown, it would have been earlier. This would have I would have achieved earlier. But today I will show you where I am. I'm standing here in the wedding venue, and this is what we did. Are you able to see, Melody?
It's a bit blurry. Maybe it's
Maybe I'll not turn the camera then.
yeah, turn the camera around because your camera is blurry at the moment.
Oh, I want
Still.
Yes. Still. Oh, I know. When you actually don't show anybody, maybe it would adjust.
Background filters.
Yeah, because you're in one background filter, I think. Blur filter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh my God, the kids know more. Well done.
She does online classes. She knows better than me. So now I'm going to turn it.
Yes, turn it around. Wow, look at that.
Not sure.
Look at that.
Monthly diamond one.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Wow, look at that. How beautiful.
She's my daughter. She's so excited.
She would be.
Actually, my kids have supported me so much. She knows what exactly I want to do. She always supported mummies. This is my mom's dream, doing a wedding setup.
Well, how beautiful that is. How beautiful that is. You know what, like, you talked about your husband being nagging, and I remember you talking one day that you couldn't do the setup and you had to send him over to do the setup for a party. And while doing it, he really appreciated what you're doing, right? And he got really behind what you were, really appreciated the amount of work that you do, and he was enjoying it.
He was enjoying it too, because he never thought that this can become real. This is like a kind of a profession, because in our minds, especially the Asian countries, all we do is study some bachelor's or engineering or computers and get into a 9-to-5 job, IT job, like a corporate job. And then that's it. Our life is set. Don't move from there. And then that's all. No excitement, nothing, no adventure. So
you inspired him as well through chasing after your dream, and he got promoted in that time. And I'm so so happy to see that you're here doing the wedding, because it was just like, and when you first started, you said, okay, right, I want to do birthday parties, and you showed me your work, and your work was spot on. I was thinking, that's no brainer. Like, you have the skills. You just needed a bit more confidence.
Yes.
And belief in yourself.
And that is because, Melody, we are not used to this kind of work. We normally depend on someone else to come and do it for us. And we don't really think in that direction, And also it's very hard to do. After I realized that it's a very hard job. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But then I think it's the passion. You need to have that passion. You need to have that goal. I see that card which you gave me. My goal is, I have written on a small little card. It's always hanging on my fridge. I see that every day, and I think whenever I feel like tired, or whenever I feel like quitting, I feel like confused whether what I'm doing is right or not. I look at that card, and it reminds me, this is where you have to go. And you have like a Google map if you want to go to a destination. For this, there is no Google map. You have to create the way, and you need to make it come true. And I think you played a very big role in this whole thing. Even today, when I wanted to do this, I was imagining how Melody's reaction would be when she sees this.
Wow.
Because we were only talking. We never did it real, how it looks. But then I'm going to show you something else. So I've done one Indian wedding setup as well. So this is entrance.
You had such a big belief that you went all the way to India all by yourself with your 2 kids, right, traveling, and you went there and you just basically just bossed up, collected the money. I mean, you needed the money, but you just went there and you expected the money. I know there were so many challenges at that time, but then you just went out there and you just decided that you were going to buy all these things. And
yes,
you did all this by yourself. You went out there and you just went shopping. And that was a really crazy time. Like, you just went, decided, I'm just going to go shopping, buy all these things. And you never imported anything, back from there like before. And you just basically just did it. How incredible you were.
Thank you so much, Melody. I think this course, what I was doing, Proctor's course, it is very, very real. It's very genuine course, and everything he says in that is exactly right. Everything he says, manifestation, law of attraction.
You're talking about Bob Proctor's course.
Proctor's
thinking results.
Proctor's theory, basically.
Yeah.
All these things, It's totally true. And we had to hold that in our mind.
Yeah.
We can't get distracted.
Yeah.
You can't do it like temporary purpose. You have to be serious about it and do it like it's like a lifetime
Yeah.
uh, goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
And then one day, one day you have to wait for that day, and definitely it will come true.
we have to keep
And this is
going and holding a vision, even in spite of all the reality, right? Even if, like, you're saying COVID was shut down, but you, in
easy.
spite of everything, you just kept on going. I mean, you had stock in there for 1.5 years. So that was a big thing. Yeah.
It was easy. It was I had a lot of issues. Even today, I don't have any money to do all this, but I used to get some kind of help whenever you're looking for something and you don't have the resources. The help will come in your way. I think that's called you're attracting those things to you
Yeah.
when you have a deep desire in your brain and you really want to do something.
Yeah.
Someone will come and help me.
Yeah.
There are every time there is somebody is coming and helping me to realize these dreams and goals, work every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so thankful.
Yeah. I am so happy for you, and it's just like it's such it's perfect example that if you really
And then already yeah, sorry, I already started getting wedding inquiries. And
oh
yeah, because I did a couple of samples at home, smaller ones, not this big, just a sample, few things. I've shown those pictures to some community people, to the community people in the community. I got wedding inquiries as well. It's just that I'm busy. I'm not able to give time and discuss due to this lockdown. But I think I'm going to get those weddings as well. I'll be doing those.
yeah. Wow, there
One
you go.
is
Dream come
one
true.
is in one is in November and one is in December, and another one is in February. So I probably show these pictures because they want to see the pictures. They want to. I want to show them and then see this is how it will come, and I can do more variations in these designs. And then, yeah, I think it's a way to go.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a lot.
Wow. So your company, your business name?
Divi's Events and Weddings. This is going to be the new logo. I was doing it on the name of Divi's Event Styling, but I think it's more known for balloon decorations and kids party decorations. The new name would be Divi's Events and Weddings.
Wow.
I wanted to include that.
Yeah.
I've got done. Yeah, and all these videos, everything will come in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Wow. I am so excited for you. And we're based in Melbourne. We're based in Melbourne in the middle of the thickest lockdown, and you've been busy. You've been continually, sharpening your vision and your dreams. So well done to you. I'm so happy, for you, and so proud of you, what you've done.
Thank you. After all, Melody, it's a lot of time that I have put my heart and soul into it. So I have to somehow get it done, reach there. And I was thinking about it every day, every single day, what I should do, what more I should do, what I should learn. Is there anything I should learn, anything more, or anything new designs, new updates? It's like a constant research. And then I get all the information, bits and pieces. I join them and then it will become a single proper frame. So yeah, that's like a practice that we have to do every day.
Yeah. What do you say to people who are, who have a dream and vision, or maybe they're just not too sure? And what do you say to them, and how what they should be, why they should be considering thinking results?
I think having a clear vision is important. What are their interests, where they are good at, they have to hold that. It's not like because everyone else is doing, I also want to do. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. Because you are good at it, you have to do it. So that's what I would say. And when you have will to do it, you will find a way.
Yeah.
If your husband is nagging, or if your children are unsettled, or even if your home is unorganized, or if you have other circumstances in the family, but still you will make a way. It's like surviving. It's a natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about all the circumstances. You have to hold that fire inside you, and then like an ant try to come out of the water, you'll come out of it.
So what do you think were the biggest mindset shifts that you experienced, that you've really, helped you on this journey?
Mindset shifts, I would say, I had people to keep me and to encourage me. I had people like you, I had Christina. Whenever there is a lot of things going on in your mind, like you will be stressed out looking at your home. One day it's organized, after a party it's like you have to set up your entire home again. So it was very stressful. But then you have to do it. You like a practice, you have to do it. It's not difficult. It is not one day thing. You can't do it in a day. I have learned to a way to manage things over the time. If I have not done cooking for a day at the time of lunchtime, I feel guilty. I used to feel guilty before. Now I organized lunch, home cooked meals, meal provide people cooking at home, and they provide meals, right? So I have organized that one. So that one is out of my mind now. It's not the kind of a stress now. And then if I, while I'm going to the party, I have to leave my kids somewhere. That was a stress built up here for me. I had organized a babysitter now. Those kind of things, if you organize, if you eliminate that from your mind, then you can confidently do it. You'll have peace of mind. I think even that suggestions were given by Melody. We need to take help. You can't do everything by yourself. So we now compromise that we can't do everything and anything by ourselves. We need to organize things and help.
We had to let go of a lot of mummy guilt, right? Let go of the having to, be perfect and do everything.
It will always be there, Melody. But once you attempt it, even the kids will feel happy.
Yeah.
Because you're happy.
Yeah. And look at your daughter now.
Kids will be happy.
She's excited about
She's
what
very
you're
happy. Yeah, she's very happy because I have put them with the babysitter when I went to do this wedding setup. And she was initially saying, "Oh, Mama, I don't want to go. I don't want to go." But then she enjoyed it, and she's asking me when we are going again, when you are sending me to the babysitter, I want to play there. So even they enjoyed the
and it's great that she gets to
adjustment.
see. And it's great that she gets to see, you achieving your dreams, and it's going to inspire her. And I think that's a great, bigger, when we actually see a bigger picture for what we are doing. That is so important.
Yeah. Actually, my daughter wants to say something.
Hi.
Hi. I like art, and I like that my mom art, like how I do art.
Yeah, you love art.
same. She wants to create something. She's very creative.
Yeah.
So she likes it. That's how it is inspiring her. She likes what I'm doing. She wants to be a part of it. She sometimes says, "Mommy, I will help you to fix the flowers. I'll help you. What colors you need? What colors will suit? I will help you." So
Wow.
give me those suggestions.
You know, a few years time, she'll be helping you.
Yeah, maybe.
She-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to see that she creating a wedding setup.
Yeah. Wow. There you go. Wow. You know, I'm just so inspired by you, and I'm so happy to see your dream come true. It's such, I'm just, in awe of you as well. I'm so proud, and I know that your husband's so proud of you.
Yeah.
Your family as well. Now that they know what you're doing and everything is it's real. So yeah, it's been such a pleasure working with you, and thank you so
Thank
much for being doing this recording and showing us all your work and everything.
Thank you. I wish I will show you the real weddings one day, and I wish I would reach my goal where I want to do those larger than life setups.
Yeah, you will.
That would be my dream, and I know Melody will be always there. Melody will be there to support.
I'll be there to have a look and see everything, and so exciting. Yeah, so definitely share with me all the videos and everything like that. And
If I have achieved this today, it's not my only my own achievement. I think it's the people who are around me, who helped me, who encouraged me. I would give the first #1 rank to Melody. She's in the first in the list, who actually put that thought in my brain that you can do something and you can become your own boss. I think that's where it began. Yeah, for that I'm so thankful to you.
thank you. Thank you. And you were a very you were like a student who really worked all this. You persisted and you took a lot of risks, going to India by yourself, betting on the money, expecting the money to be there. You made a lot of decisions, and you just stood by your decisions, and everything else fell in place because you made those decisions. You're very bold.
Yeah.
It definitely is a bitch. From this bitch is out of office now.
Yes. I totally agree with that.
So yeah, so thank you so much. And I'll share the details of your company and your Instagram and things like that to the audience as well, if they want to check you out and follow your journey. So you're definitely such an inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with me. And
I already have a Facebook page and Instagram page by the name Divi's Event Styling Services. But this one, the wedding setups are going to come in a new page. Divi's Events and Weddings. Once the video comes out, then I will post it everywhere on Instagram and all across Melbourne.
Yeah. So I'll put your links in, share the links with me, and I'll put it under the video.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's great talking to you. I'll just
Pleasure talking to you.
I'll just stop the recording.